This is Dr. Viktor Frankl, professor of psychiatry and neurology at the University of Vienna. On top of that, president of the Austrian Medical Society for Psychotherapy. On top of that, he's the author of some of the widely read books in our time.
Dr. Viktor Frankl was an eminent Jewish psychiatrist born in Vienna, Austria in 1905. He studied neurology and psychiatry at the University of Vienna, earned his degree in 1930, and dedicated himself to assisting people, particularly teenagers, with suicidal tendencies. His efforts were met with resounding success. He organized a program that provided free counseling to high school students, particularly during their final exams. This program contributed to the fact that in 1931, Vienna was entirely free of student suicide. Life took a darker turn for Frankl in 1938, with the Nazi takeover of Austria. He could no longer run his practice nor treat non-Jewish patients. In 1940, he started working at the Rothschild Hospital, the only medical facility still open to Jews. He married in December of 1941 and was arrested by the Nazis a few months later. In September of 1942, Dr. Frankl was deported to the Theresienstadt ghetto in Czechoslovakia, and 2 years later, he was transported to the Auschwitz death camp in Poland, where he struggled to survive until the camp's liberation in April of 1945. From his entire family, only a sister had survived. While in Auschwitz, Dr. Frankl closely observed and contemplated the reactions and interactions of those around him. He attempted to inspire those who had lost everything they held dear, along with their desire to exist, to continue living and to nurture hope. There, amid unspeakable horrors and misery, he formulated perspectives that have since enormously influenced modern psychology. One of his key observations in Auschwitz was that despite suffering the worst that Auschwitz had to offer, prisoners who clung to a purpose in their lives had a greater will to continue struggling for survival, and consequently, they were more likely to survive in actuality. That led to Frankl to postulate: a man who becomes conscious of the responsibility he bears toward a human being who affectionately waits for him, or to an unfinished work, will never be able to throw away his life. He who knows the why for his existence will be able to bear almost any how. Dr. Viktor Frankl witnessed firsthand that even the monstrous how of a death camp failed to extinguish an individual's determined why.
The vision of a meaning ahead of someone, a meaning in wait for someone, to be fulfilled by someone, that this contributes most than anything else under equal other circumstances for survival.